Hey everyone, it's Raj from 3CB. An update on Arsenal central midfielder Granit Xhaka, with the club confirming that he has, quote, significant damage to the medial knee ligament that occurred during the North London derby. This is most likely a grade 3 complete rupture of the medial collateral ligament, the MCL, on the inside of the knee. Further, the team gave an approximate timeline of roughly 3 months. Grade 3 MCL ruptures typically come with a 10 to 12 week return timeline, and my guess is they're just giving some cushion there because every player does respond and recover differently. Although this is clearly a significant injury, from my perspective, it's actually good news for multiple reasons. Firstly, my initial concern was that Xhaka had ruptured his ACL based on the fact that his knee twisted inwards, internal rotation, when it was hit from Maura falling into it. An ACL rupture typically comes with a 9+ month return to play and has knock-on effects as well, as Arsenal have seen, for example, with Hector Bellerin. Secondly, I joke about this, but there's some truth to it. It's that if there's any ligament that you want to damage, it's the MCL. The ligament has very good blood supply, so it heals quite well, and damage to it results in less range of motion loss and less functional loss than other ligaments, which then means expedited rehab, return to pitch, and overall recovery. And also, surgery is rarely required on it unless that ligament is just very, very badly damaged. And that brings me to the third positive, which is that the club announced that Xhaka, after consultation over the past 24 hours with specialists, won't be having surgery. This may also mean that the knee meniscus, which attaches to the MCL and is often damaged during higher grade MCL injuries, isn't damaged to the point which requires surgery, and that's also a very good indicator. Fourthly, some of the key positive indicators for a good recovery and return to play are a player's previous level of fitness, commitment and discipline to rehab and fitness, and then also resilient and growth mindset. By numerous accounts, from players to coaching staff, Xhaka has each of those in spades, and he's one of the most fit players in elite football, which bodes quite well for his recovery. Lastly, when Xhaka does get back, his style of play is one that's based on positional awareness rather than athleticism, which means less overall demands on his knee compared to, say, someone who relies on that 5-meter burst and quick change of direction. On balance, although this is clearly a significant injury and Arsenal will have to hold the line for most of the rest of this year, particularly with new central midfielder Albert Sambi Lokanga, who's set to have a lot more playing time and will have to work on his defensive positioning, I fully expect Xhaka to recover quite well and be back for the second half of the season.